Hello and welcome back to City Skylines 2. Today we're going to be building a city out of hexagons, in respect of the bees of course. So, obviously first things first is we need to build our road layout of hexagons. Now, I'm going to come through real quick and just delete most of this. Delete that up to there, I think. And then hopefully we can come in and get some hexagons laid out and somewhat neat fashion, maybe. We'll do our best, but you know, it never goes to plan with my my building skills, so we will see. Okie dokie, right, we've got our first layout in. I need to obviously get some water in and some sewage. What direction is that? I can't tell. I think it's going out that way. Pop that there, and then we'll go with the sewage down that way. Actually, no, the water needs to be on a hexagon, doesn't it? Because it's connected up to a road. So let's whack a little hexagon in down here. Little hexagon it's more of a circle because it's so small. I have realised that we, you know, probably need to get power set up, but for the time being, I think I'm just going to connect up to the outside world and bring in a connection that way, just for the sake of being lazy. That's the wonkiest hexagon I've ever seen. It'll figure itself out once we get back over there. Not the most ideal solution ever, but they are technically hexagons. They may be irregular in size, but they have 6 sides and they do connect up. This I wasn't figuring out. I apologise if there's a little road and it ruins your immersion, but I'm not gonna waste half an hour trying to figure out how to connect this up properly. In terms of industrial, we are going to need some, obviously, so we have to pull this back again in a sec. Get some more hexagons in, because otherwise, we're gonna have way too many problems. So, whoa, I should hopefully protect us for now, maybe. What a beautiful mountain range we have behind our town. Look at that wondrous landscape. It's definitely not a hellscape. It's like Cars. The big mountain range in Cars when they've got the racetrack to go around. That's what I was aiming for. I promise. Let's just hope the water level never rises somehow over here, because then the whole town's going to get flooded in on. I mean, surprisingly, I know we've not got a whole deal of like big things yet, but the traffic's holding up pretty well. I don't really know how we're going to expand, because we can't really go over here too much with the water being there, but we'll figure it out. It's still a hexagon, technically speaking. Might not be as neat as the others, but it never will be. It looks like a beautiful flower. Wow. We now have a tiny little landfill, mainly due to the limited space we have. I mean, it looks cool. I think that's the plus side of this. And I'd like to thank Foxy, my ideas man and moderator, for this amazing idea, because, you know, he's put me through a whole world of pain. How do I get rid of the water? It's not a lot of water. Oh god, it is a lot of water. There may have been a bit of leakage coming out of the road. The river, before I patched it up. But people seem to be fine. There's not too much complaints. It just means I can't build a road over here. So this area is condemned due to water leakage. Hopefully at some point it'll disappear and we can build over there. We're going to have to buy more tiles over this way, because we're going to have a whole world of trouble otherwise trying to make more room over this way. So I'm going to buy up all of them. Okay, you can sue me all you want, but I am not trying to figure out this whole situation. Trying to connect this. I've done my best and done as many hexagons as I can before the whole land situation changes and all the terrain height changes. So be happy that you've got this much from me, because it wasn't looking pretty for a while. There was a few retakes with what I've just done, so be grateful that we are where we are. Okay, so we do need to get some fire in? No, we need a fire station is what we need, and a police station in. And luckily some way, with the road layout we've got, it's working perfectly. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it seems to be, so I'm not going to complain too much for now. Hello there. If you're enjoying the video, please do drop a like. It does help get the video out there to as many people as we can. And if you haven't already, and you do feel like it, please do subscribe. We do need to expand the industry. Don't really know how to, to be honest. We're going to have to, like, build some more down here, but then the wind... What way's the wind blowing? The wind is blowing that way, so we're not really in the most ideal spot ever to be able to start doing that. Check this road up. It's not going to be a hexagon, this road. It's an existing road, so don't hate me. Sure. Yeah. No one's going to be able to drive up that, are they? So I should be fine. Look at that. Wondrous road. Floating as many of my roads do. Just a lot of congestion. I mean, are we surprised? Really? Are we surprised? I'm not. This is not in any way, shape or form a good option to have. As the only entrance into our city, but it's the one we've got. Maybe I can like sprout a way off over here somewhere. We'll do the sinful thing of, oh, we've got a highway? That's what we're doing. Perfectly fine. Not a problem. Coming together. Slowly but surely. We're building a wonderful hexagon masterpiece. I'm going to build the rest of this out and then I will be back. Okay, we've got some more hexagons. They may be a little bit wonky. Don't get me wrong. Maybe a tad little bit wonky, but nothing to worry about, hopefully. There's no organization to this. It is just pure and utter chaos, but that's how I like it. You know, that's how things work over here. So it's going pretty well. It looks cool. Besides like some of the wonky hexagons that take away from the cool look. Overall, it doesn't look, you know, too ugly. And to be fair, I may take hexagons into my normal city at like minimum, not like a huge amount of hexagons because it would look terrible in like an actual city, but like just here and there maybe to add a bit more variation to the roads and whatnot. The death care for these guys is, I guess it takes a while from a house to get over here to there, especially with the old congestion machine that we've got in the middle of town. I mean, everyone that works over here or like works in this place have got to drive all the way through this mess and get there, but when they get to work, at least they've got a good reason to be late, and that reason is just this roundabout. Because it's not really a roundabout, but in theory it's the same principle as a roundabout. It just doesn't work as efficiently. Our happiness is mediocre, and we've got a severe lack of entertainment. We do need more parks. I have to like place parks everywhere because of the way the roads are laid out. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Wonderful. Everyone is happy now. We're in green happiness. Have we got any more cool signature buildings? A vertigo square. Let's whack it right next to... Let's put it right out of place. Probably going to fall down. Like the foundations are just going to crumble and it's going to topple over onto this petrol station. These guys have got like a big poo stream outside their shop. Maybe they can work on that. Maybe they can like, you know, sell it alongside their products as like a bottled smell. That fart spray or fart in a jar, whatever it is. Repurpose it instead of complaining. Whole forest fire has spread. Hopefully with this space between here, it doesn't like spread over here and start smoking up these guys. But there's maybe a little bit of problem with traffic, potentially. That's bound to happen with the shape of our roads. So, I mean, overall, I'm happy with the result. It looks somewhat okay, besides some of the wonky ones that we've got. We may be suffering from like major traffic problems by doing this to the highway, but you know, it works somewhat in theory. Little industrial platter over there, and then a little outsourced one over there, which is suffering for workers because nobody wants to travel through all this mess of hexagons to get over there. But anyway, definitely successful mission. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please drop a like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.